Hello, Charlene here. Today I'm going to help you create a strategy so that you can create a lot of posts really fast. We all want to put out content on a very regular basis, maybe 3 times a week, 5 times a week, 7 days a week, but that means we're grinding out a lot. And how are we going to be able to kind of keep that pace? And I'm going to show you how I use something called an anchor post, which makes it really super simple for you to be able to create a lot of content in a very short time period frame. So let's get started. Hi, I am Charlene Tessier, founder of Strength in Numbers, and I'm helping you attract motivated prospects using LinkedIn and live streaming. And today we're talking about a strategy to help you create more content quickly using an idea I call an anchor post. Now, I don't think this is probably in the world of marketing. I kind of just made it up myself. And I found that this worked really, really well for me because it was super easy to do. It focused my week, it focused my content, and I didn't have to create tons of stuff. So, what is an anchor post? Well, an anchor post for me is kind of the main post that anchors down the week. It's the main idea that anchors strongly for the week. And that can be in essentially two types of forms that work really good. I find making a video live stream like this is great because you map out all your points just as you would for a longer form post or article, blog article. And that would be the second way, a longer form text article post. Either will work very, very well. The main reason you need a little bit more is because we're going to use that as the main anchor and spin off of that. And if you have something very short, like just a quote or a very short 300 words post, it doesn't really work very well. So a video that's anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes has enough content that you can actually use it to anchor the week, or a longer post that's anywhere from 800 to 1,000 words will work as well. And so what I do is I essentially take this concept here. Today I'm doing anchor posts, and I can blow it out into at least 5 different posts for this week. So I've already got one because I've got this great video. The second thing I can do is actually, because I've pretty much mapped this out, I've written out, maybe not in super clean blogging language, but it's most of the ideas there. So it instantly can be turned into a text post. So that's already two, and it's from the same one. And then the third thing I do is sometimes I'll just pull out one of the main ideas and either turn that into a quote or just kind of give it as a really fast tip. So that's the third way. And because one of the things that I think is really exciting are these 30-second shorts. And I think those are so exciting. A lot of people really love them. And it's the same thing. You can pull out several little things or ideas and turn them into these very short 30-second videos. So that's at least 4, right? You've got tons there. We're almost done the week. Now, there's a few more things you can do from this post. You can also, if you're on LinkedIn, create a poll or a question or ask somebody about that. How often do you repost your content? How do you remix it? There you go. It's all tied together and it's getting really quick now, right? And the other thing I do is if this video is a little bit longer and it has several ideas, usually I do 3 parts. That's how I normally do it. I can take out one of the parts, make it into a short form post like we talk about, and even add a little bit of an image or something to kind of highlight it. And that's yet a 5th way. And it's, as you can see, it's going on and on. Now, one of the things that people always say to me, but what, you talk about the same thing the whole week? Isn't people going to get bored of that? Well, to be honest, nobody really sees your things in the order that you post them on. Just because you post Monday this, Tuesday that, when it shows up on their feed, it could be 3 or 4 days later. And it's not every single thing in the sequence that you posted in. And you actually don't even know what they're seeing and when they're seeing it. So in actuality, it doesn't really matter. You're the only one who thinks it's really boring and it's the same thing. Now, but if you are getting a little bit bored, there's one more cool little trick you can do is if you have a specific idea around, I will take this one again, anchor posts, you can riff off of it on very many different views and angles to have different kinds of information about the same thing. So this one I'm talking about is kind of the great idea or the general idea of having an anchor post. I could turn this into a step by step how to. How do I do it exactly? Third way I could do it is maybe showing a contrarian opinion to that, in that um, how do I, what's a contrary opinion to reposting? Maybe it's like, no, don't repost, always new. That's essentially a contrarian opinion, and maybe why I agree or just don't agree with that. I can also, because this is about essentially repurposing, how you can repurpose and how many different ways you can take the same post and repurpose it. And there you go. This is still one idea. And I've already created more than 10 ideas for this coming week's posts, as you can see. And you can do the same. You don't have to always have a brand new idea every day. Start with a core idea for the week and blow it out from there. And you will be surprised at how many spins and sub ideas and mixtures of media and content that you can create from one very core idea. And that's how you can create a lot of content using an anchor post. Now, I have a free community, and I would love for you to be in my free community. We talk about all things LinkedIn and live streaming. And if you want to get all kinds of resources and tips and be with me and ask me questions, I invite you to come and join my free community. I will drop that link down below. Thank you for being with me here today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.